I have with me Steve Hill, a comedian, former U.S. Marine Sergeant, and California State Senate candidate for District 21. Steve is an atheist who is fighting to take God out of the public square. Thank you for coming, Steve.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Did you grow up an atheist?
As far as I can remember, from approximately the age 8, I think that's when I made a conscious decision that I wasn't going to be following a religion.
Were you raised by your father and mother?
Correct.
You were raised by both. And were they
Both.
Christians or atheists?
My mother was Baptist. My father, I'm pretty sure, was an atheist. He wasn't in church very often, and he never spoke of, believing.
What made you decide to make that decision? What caused you to come up with that decision?
I actually think it was when I attempted the very first time to read the Bible, and I noticing that the words and the terminology and the verbiage wasn't modern day.
And so did you talk to your parents or anyone about that?
No, you didn't question. You didn't, especially at the age of 8, you don't question in an African American family whether you want to believe in God or not. So you just play the game. You play your role as a kid. You go to church like your mother tells you to.
So you were aware at the age of 8 and on that you were faking Christianity or being a Baptist until you're old enough to get on your own.
Correct.
You knew you were
Correct.
faking it. Really?
Correct.
And
yeah.
did you
And
tell
I wasn't really faking it. I never did believe anything. When I was sitting in church, I was thinking about hunting or fishing. I wasn't thinking about, all the stuff that the preacher was up there telling everybody.
So you don't believe that there is a God at all? There is no God?
Until someone gives me proof of a God,
Right.
I will say that there isn't one.
Where do you get your values from?
From me.
From me?
From that
you?
that you have it too, that little voice that's in your head that tells you,
And
I have common sense. Everybody's born with morals, common sense, ethics, your life experience dictate.
And so you say you get them from that little voice in your head?
Correct. And everyone has that that's my God, is that little voice in my head that says, no, I'm not going to inflict pain upon another human being because it's wrong.
And where's that voice coming from?
My head, my consciousness.
So
my brain activity, that's where it comes from. Everyone has it.
So your brain activity has a voice?
Yes,
And
it's
it
called my consciousness.
and
I have a high level of consciousness.
And so does this voice speak words to you?
Yes, it does.
It talks to you.
So your brain... It speaks to me. It tells me what's right, what's wrong. It tells me it's full of common sense.
So your brain that causes your body to function has a voice to you, and it directs you with words about moral values or about values.
Correct.
And your brain's created this voice.
Correct.
That's amazing.
It sounds amazingly just like my voice.
It sounds like yours?
Yeah, it sounds just like my voice.
Do you believe there's evil or the devil?
Do I believe there's the devil?
I know you don't believe there is a God. Do you believe there's a Satan?
Yes, of course there's a Satan.
So why do you believe there's a Satan but not a God?
Because Satan is real. Evil is real.
But good is not?
No.
Good is not real?
No.
But evil is real?
Correct.
And are you a good man or an evil man?
I'm a good man.
How are you good if you're not getting your goodness from God?
Because I don't believe in God.
But how are you good then?
I get my goodness from Satan.
But you just said Satan is evil.
Okay. He's not evil all the time.
He's good.
Is God good all the time?
Yes.
If God is good all the time, could you explain slavery to me?
God is good all the time.
Well, could you explain slavery to me?
Man is in a fallen state, and they created slavery. God didn't have anything to do with that.
So God didn't have anything to do with that.
Matter of fact, they were influenced by your God, Satan.
But, okay. So God didn't have anything to do with slavery.
No.
Right?
Right.
And that was all on man?
Yes. Influenced by evil.
Okay, but if God, he's an all-knowing God, correct?
Yes.
So he knows that slavery is going on, but yet he fails to intercede or to stop it. We're all God's children, supposedly. Why come he couldn't say, those children need to let those children go?
Well, we're not all God's children. Some people are children of Satan, such as yourself.
What about the Islamic people? Is that the same God as the God you worship?
No.
No, it's a different God?
It's a different God.
So, out of the million people that study Islam, their religion is bad because his God isn't equal to your God?
The God that created us all, us all, is a God of all love all the time. Apparently, the Islamic or Muslim God is not.
They
believe in cutting your head off and restricting women and carrying on if you don't go along with them.
Ever heard of the Dark Ages?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay.
But let me ask, have you, growing up an atheist as a young person, was it hard being an atheist? Because you're right in that black people would not have accepted, it's like, it would have been like saying you're homosexual or something in those days.
Correct. You'd
was
be
it
ridiculed just on that same basis. Yeah.
So did any of your friends, black friends or family members knew that you were an atheist at the time?
Not particularly. The really good thing about growing up is you really, except on Sunday, you really didn't have to talk about it. We didn't discuss. We played. We went to school. We fished, hunt, rode bikes, and all of this was done without discussing religion.
And you're right about that. We went to church on Sundays. After that, we didn't discuss religion and who was saved by God and who was not and all that.
Right. You might have choir rehearsal on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, it wasn't really brought up.
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
You're married for how long?
I've been married for 17 years.
Oh, really? And this your first and only marriage?
Yeah, this is my second marriage.
Do you have children?
Yes, I do. I have 4.
With the first and second? Or?
Yeah, I have 2 girls set from each one. Yes,
and so are they atheists as well?
2 of them are. 2 of them are not.
And did that come from your influence?
My 2 younger ones, I'm pretty sure, that came from my influence. The older 2 are influenced by their mother.
Their mother is a Christian?
I would say so, yes.
And so they believe in God, where the 2 other ones believe there is no God because of what your influence.
Correct. I'm raising them using reason and logic and common sense.
What made you decide to raise them in that way rather than allowing them to make their own decision once they became old enough to make it?
Oh, it's been a process. We've always told them that they have a choice. They can make their own decision, but then we expose them to how we think about it. If they ever have any questions, we would say, well, you think about it. Why wouldn't God circumvent the need to have a children's cancer ward if he had the power to change it?
Is cancer evil or good?
Cancer is evil, of course.
So your God created cancer then?
So
Satan.
my God created cancer.
Because your God is evil, right?
Yes, of course. So cancer must have come from my God.
Why not give the credit to your God for creating cancer? Because you said it is evil, your God is evil. Why did he create that?
I can't understand. I have no idea.
He won't tell you why?
No, but now
Do you communicate with Satan?
Never.
Do you pray to Satan?
Only twice a week.
You pray to him?
Mm-hmm.
And when you pray to him, what do you say?
I pray that we get out of this evil world that we call life. If God was so omnipotent in strength, why wouldn't he get rid of the devil?
He did get rid of him.
So why does he still exist?
Because he needs to exist for a while longer.
For a while longer?
So that people like you can
2025?
learn. Yeah.
When does he expire? Does the devil expire?